reustateloan.com. That is REU loan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team at RE/MAX Universal. Whether buying or selling your home, I am the key to your dream home. Again, I'm Karen Shoemate. Call me for all your real estate needs at 713-504-7237.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating with a laugh or two along the way. Every week, we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Hello, and we are live. This is E.L. Crane of the Real Estate U Show, here each and every Saturday from 11 a to 1 p.m. And I am joined by the lovely April Gordon.
Good morning, E.L.
And the lovely, just had her hair done, Angela Cantu.
Good morning.
You should never send me messages like that. I'm getting my hair done. Okay, I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I think I got mine done yesterday.
Really?
You got yours today. E.L., when did you get yours done?
10 years ago. Okay, this is the Boss 91.1 FM, the Woodlands, Texas, and you can reach us worldwide at realestateuShow.com. That is the realestateuShow.com. I just stuttered. Okay, that's the letter U. You can also, questions and host inquiries are 800-319-5010. That is 800-319-5010. We are live, and you can catch us here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, Karen Shoemate, the other boss lady of Real Estate U, she's out sick today. I think she cooked for herself. I'm not really sure, but that could be, what? Really? Whatever.
Well, it's the weather. I mean, the weather has been
I'm fine. You're fine.
down.
She's fine.
What did y'all think about that rain last night?
Works for me. That's another reason not to water my grass. It was taken care of.
Yeah, it might have floated away.
Yeah, well, I live on Cypress Woods, so you know what I was thinking. I'm like,
exactly.
oh my God, I'm gonna be taking a boat to the show in the morning.
There you go.
Yeah, well, they released some water from the channels last night.
There you go.
So, in advance. So
Yeah, so,
hopefully
and Matt Guzman, he's not here either this morning.
How's Matt?
He's doing fine. I guess he's just making more money than the rest of us have.
he's probably selling a big home today.
There you go.
Trying to close out some builder inventory.
There you go. So, you know, as always, I'm joined by Angela Cantu of Loan Depot. She of the renovation queen status.
Yep.
Okay. And the lovely Ava Gordon of Ava Gordon Insurance. She's always trying to protect somebody's whatever. Assets. Assets. Okay. And I am E.L. Crane, and they are not. Okay. Our studio includes industry leaders and knowledge that's incomparable in the marketplace. Real Estate U is about real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate, and finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our economy. Our weekly goal to educate, inspire, and motivate. Class is now in session. You can listen to our previous shows at realestateuShow.com. That's the letter U, realestateuShow.com. And, you know, throughout the show, we discuss things locally and nationally. And to start off nationally, I have my City of the Week, which everybody anticipates each and every week. You just don't know the text message I get about my City of the Week. All right?
Okay, but
the right word.
anticipate. I think they. I don't know.
We going with anticipate.
Anticipate.
Okay, are you ladies ready?
Hold on, let's do the drum roll.
There you go. This week's City of the Week is Busty, New York.
Busty, New York.
Busty, New York. Well, you got a problem with Busty? Busty, New York. They got a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,762 square foot single family home in Busty, New York for $635,000.
How many?
5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths.
How many square feet?
2,700.
So,
635,000.
300 square feet.
Yeah, New York. Where is it?
right.
Where's Busty, New York?
I don't
adding
know. I
contract
never
to
know
New
where the
York?
city is at. I just research and
Busty.
find these.
B-U-S-T-Y?
B-U-S-T-I. Busty.
Busty. Okay.
Busty, New York.
I
Okay.
like it now.
You like that name?
B-U-S-T-I.
Busty? It's T.I. because it's T.I. I could have changed it to Y.
T.I.
I want to know what that house looks like.
It's New York. It's probably a wood framed house to withstand hardy
basement.
basement, stuff like that. For the serial killer to hide his bodies, stuff like that.
Serial killer to New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now Angie, who never gives me her information in a timely manner. Okay.
I have nothing to say.
Okay.
I don't know. I believe that is.
Oh, I wasn't gonna leave you out of it either. Okay, but this is what she did. The only Spanish that I personally speak is tequila. She sent me 2 sheets that are totally in Spanish. I don't know what they say.
Are you
The
serious?
word
Yes.
toolbox is in English.
Okay, yeah, Texas Financial Toolbox is the only thing on this sheet that's in English. Okay, so I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this here?
Our multicultural program.
We are a
I thought
multicultural
you.
program.
No, I thought you spoke Spanish.
Yeah, tequila, 2
I
shots.
thought you were Cuban.
No,
Dominican Republic.
I was kicked out of Cuba.
Oh
There
my
you go.
gosh.
Before let's stop the conversation here, please explain. Were you really kicked out of Cuba?
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought
No.
there was a story there.
No,
Yeah, he
no.
might have been.
But I was kicked out of Colombia once.
Please. Okay.
Really?
Pause and reflect.
Okay, when I played ball years ago, we played winter ball down in Colombia. And there was a rule of the girls in
I
Colombia
knew there was a woman involved.
that you can pursue, and I was told not to go to the other side of the street because that's where the good girls were. And because
Was date the right word for this story?
yeah, date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, date to achieve.
Okay,
Date
yeah.
to achieve. And so I went to the other side of the street, and my teammates that were from South America and the coaches came running out to get me to stop me from going to the other side of the street. And I couldn't, because I didn't believe the stories, right? So I was over there. They came running out of the hotel. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? I said, hey, you see her right there? She winked at me, and I decided to wink back, and she told me to come on over. I went over there, and she was deemed one of the good girls that's supposed to be hands off. The next day, the manager of the team said, your season is over, and we're going to be taking you to the airport in the morning. So I was
Wow.
kicked out of Bogota, Colombia for flirting with the wrong woman. True story.
Wow.
Yeah, she was deemed the good girl, and I guess I wasn't worthy enough.
Wow.
So like how you treat me.
I just thought we'd stop and just have that interlude, talk a little bit about your past. And
My past is completely and totally misunderstood. But April, last week there was a lot of media attention related to California fires and insurance companies filing for bankruptcy. Okay, how should we think about this, and what can consumers do to protect themselves in regard to this kind of thing?
well, catastrophes happen, and
Like my
no
marriages.
that was a catastrophe. Multiple catastrophes can happen.
Okay.
And essentially, you can't stop the catastrophe from happening. But what
Right.
you can do is make sure that you understand who your carrier is.
Okay.
What's their financial stability? What's their AB rating?
Okay.
This is public knowledge. So
Right.
what you want to know is that when a catastrophe happens, if there are multiple claims, that the insurance company carrier has the resources to be able to pay the claim.
Okay.
And essentially that's what happened in this I'll call the campfire tragedy,
Right.
and what happened in Paradise, California.
Right.
You have multiple claims, substantial homes. We know what homes cost in California, and they have to have the financial wherewithal to be able to pay those claims. And if they don't, then essentially what happened in this situation in California, I'm not in California, I don't sell insurance in California, but the California government had to step in and say, we're going to try to make this right and make
Okay.
sure that people have some access to their claim. And so, what people do, particularly, I find it in the coastal areas here. We have 14 coastal areas that are more likely, if you will, to have a wind and hail claim. People are looking for, one, insurance.
Right.
Not everyone provides insurance in those areas. And two, they're looking for the least expensive price. Well, think about it. If you're in the most obvious place for a catastrophe to happen and you're looking for the cheapest price, you may be setting yourself up for failure. And so that's not to say that all companies that have lower price,
Right.
a lower price carrier won't be financially stable, but it does require you to look at your insurance, understand what's covered, what's not covered, and be comfortable with that decision, because the time to have that conversation with the carrier and with yourself is not after the catastrophe.
Now, to add to that, you do realize, you do know why California is able to supplement for these individuals who have a loss. California has a surplus. Okay, most states down here in the South that are more prone to the flooding and stuff like that, none of them have a surplus. So either the federal government jumps in with the emergency management and the federal declaration, and California had the federal declaration as well. It's going to be a gap down here, whereas that gap is being realized because California has that surplus out there. And that's a lot of things that people need to think about in regard to the insurance. Is there gap coverage? Do you have gap coverage? Correct me if I'm wrong. If you have gap coverage, or does your government supply gap coverage? That kind of thing. So that's
we don't classify, at least on a homeowner's policy, we don't classify it as quote unquote gap coverage.
okay.
So
I think what they need to understand is, once again, what's standard in their policy. And remember, we have to pause, because yesterday we had we expected 11 inches of rain. There's a homeowner's policy,
Right.
certain endorsements that you can get on the homeowner's policy, but there's also flood. And the real devastation that we have here, I've said it on previous shows, is really flood. That's never going to be included in your homeowner's insurance.
Okay.
So you do have to make sure that if you don't have flood insurance, you're really comfortable with that decision. I don't ever think it's a great decision, particularly if you're in what people call a low-risk flood zone. But you want to make sure you have enough coverage, and you need to understand that, you know, when you have to start working with the government to provide gaps in coverage or subsidies, you're never going to be made whole.
what about flood surplus? I've heard that that is cheaper than flood insurance, essentially. Have you done any flood surplus?
I haven't done flood surplus, quote unquote flood surplus. What we do is National Flood Insurance Program, which is you purchase it, so you can purchase it private through private carriers, or you can purchase it through the government. I typically sell what's available through the government, unless you know it's a high value home.
We get what you pay for, so.
We're gonna take a break right now, but before we take a break, making mortgages what? Cool again?
Making mortgages cool again.
Oh,
Can
you
they
just
see
want
my
to show
shirt?
people your
Like
check.
shirt.
Yes. I don't know if I can see it, but it says making.
What is she doing over there? Is
I'm
that
just
legal?
trying to like show
Is
it.
that legal?
I'm like trying to show
Is
it.
that
like
legal?
Making mortgages cool again. So it's basically that's Loan Depot's motto for mortgages. So they're making
Okay.
mortgages cool again, and that not only for the consumers, but for the people who work for Loan Depot. So they make you want to do something really cool with them, right?
Whatever. Okay, we're gonna take a break while she figure out what cool is at Loan Depot.
Oh yeah.
You gonna figure out what Loan Depot
So
is
I found
cool?
a cool company to work for.
She found a cool company to work for. Remember, this is the woman who sent me information in Spanish when all I speak is tequila.
Well, you need to learn Spanish.
Okay,
We
fine.
live in Texas. Come on.
I'm a Californian. Okay.
Oh, you should even know Spanish if you're from
But you
California.
got here as fast.
Yeah, right.
It's a hostage situation. We're going to take a break, pay some bills, because D2 is picking on me already.
Hi, this is Angela Cantu, Regional Renovation Sales Manager for Loan Depot. Our vision at Loan Depot is to be the lender of choice for consumers. As a renovation lending expert, I'm able to educate and inform the everyday consumer of the value that renovation lending brings to our communities. Find me on the web at www.loandepot.com, Cantu. And until we put you into that renovation loan, don't hate it, renovate it.
This is E.L. Crane of Real Estate U, here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss. Remember, that's Real Estate U. Insightful, informative, and a little humor tossed in. Real Estate U, listening live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. each and every Saturday at 91.1 The Boss. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team at RE/MAX Universal. Whether buying or selling your home, I am the key to your dream home. Again, I'm Karen Shoemate. Call me for all your real estate needs at 713-504-7237.
Hey, it is Sidney Young with 91.1 FM, The Boss Radio. Join us every day at 12 noon on the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, all the social media, and on 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team, RE/MAX Universal. For all your real estate needs, we are with you every step of the way. You can reach us at 281-869-6100 or www.matthewguzmanteam.com.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid. We're going to start talking to Angie about being cool or something. I don't know. But before we get to that, we're going to highlight one of the homes that Matthew and Karen are listing. It's out in, what is that place? There you go, Kings Mill out in Kingwood. And one of the homes they have out there, they have 4 homes out there that they're spotlighting this week, and this is one, MLS number 7434988. It is at 21399 Somerset Shores Crossing, Kingwood, Texas 77339. Again, that is 21399 Somerset Shores Crossing, Kingwood, Texas 77339. And it's a $308,990 home, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 3,374 square feet. And that is the Matthew Guzman team, Karen Shoemate and Matthew Guzman of the Matthew Guzman team of RE/MAX Universal. And we will be posting these particular listings that they have throughout the segments that we have today. Remember, it's MLS number 7434988. And that is the Matthew Guzman team of RE/MAX Universal, Karen Shoemate, as well as Matthew Guzman. So that is what we're spotlighting today, those homes that they have listed out in Kings Mill in Kingwood, Texas. That's what we're doing, okay? So, Ange.
Yes.
Get back to this cool thing you think you're doing.
All right. So that's our motto with Loan Depot, making mortgages cool again. And so the CEO of the company is Anthony Shea. And so he's a really cool dude too, because when we were having our training, I was sitting in class.
Yes.
And I was just, doing my Angie thing.
Yeah.
And then I look up and the CEO is standing right in front of me.
Okay.
And I thought, what the heck? I had to look up twice. I'm like, is that what? And so it was the CEO of our company, and this is a big company.
Right.
And so he was there. He talked to us for about 45 minutes on just everything changing in the marketplace. Okay. Everything changing with how we do mortgage lending, and kind of. The way that he's done things is he's, everything obviously in today's technology is digital, right?
Oh, absolutely.
We shop for everything on Amazon. Back, 10, 15 years ago, when Amazon came out with their online platform. You advertising
Amazon now? You're advertising Amazon, really?
I love Amazon. I do a lot of
Jesus.
shopping on Amazon. What did Sears think? What did J.C. Penney's think? What did all the stores think? That is never going to fly. That is never, ever going to fly as an online shopping store. They've taken over the marketplace for, consumer shopping.
Amazon is the devil.
Yeah, you do everything through Amazon.
They are.
Seriously.
Amazon is the devil.
You could probably order
Walmart is their mistress.
A new spouse on Amazon,
Yeah.
I like to know.
Really?
But,
right.
so.
Amazon is the devil and Walmart is their mistress. That's right.
So with our platform, we do everything digital. And so that's what's making mortgages cool again. We go straight off of, FHA guidelines, Fannie Mae guidelines, Freddie Mac guidelines. We have hardly any overlays. So a lot of companies have their overlays, regardless of what FHA says or Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. We just make it a lot easier to go through us to get a mortgage than any other company. And so I love it. It's all technology based.
Now, you can get in touch with Angela Cantu at loansbyreuange.com. That's right, loansbyreuange.com. And up on the screen is her email address, acantu@loandepot.com. And why are you looking at me like that? Like burning a hole in me over here.
Did you think he was going to start with his email addresses from us?
I was just actually wondering, it's the end of the year. Are things slowing up or are they accelerating because people want to get deals done by the end of the year?
Everybody's Everybody's in a frenzy this month because they
Yes,
want to
they are.
get stuff done. I've had several agents reach out. Hey, I'm submitting a contract for this bar work. Can we close by the end of the month? They want to take advantage of the homestead and blah blah blah. So, lots of people are trying to get stuff done. The people that are in it to make it, and are really serious about their business,
Right.
aren't going to let like the Christmas season or the holiday season like stop their work. They're still going to keep on moving forward.
Now-
so that's what I've seen.
Interest rates went down a little bit.
They went down a little bit. Yes.
That scared me.
Why does that scare
Well,
you?
I'm saying because I was so shocked because they were threatening to raise them again.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, what happened? Was things like that? What shook up the market to make it go down?
What happened is that the feds were like, we need to kind of stop that for a little bit because the sales had dropped, and so they had to, they did that, which is good for us because now we can, do more mortgages.
And a lot of people realize that quarter point, that half point, that eighth of a point, that actually
It can make a
interferes with the
difference.
debt to income ratio.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
it can
more
make
house.
a difference.
With lower the rate, the more house you can
And
get.
when people start seeing 4.99 again, they're like, let's do it.
That's right.
Let's buy a
Immediately,
house.
get off the
It's not-
fence. Get off the fence.
So,
Get off the fence.
Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely.
Okay, this is Real Estate U. I'm E.L. Crane, and they are not.
For a good reason.
They have hair, and I don't either.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really?
Thank you.
Okay, we're here each and every Saturday at 11
You
a.m.
have shiny hair today.
And-
Yeah, you're lucky Karen's not here.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
geez. Yeah, that's
then
true.
Then
That's
you
true.
would have gotten,
Oh, yeah.
had 3 women on
I
here
think the other
today.
thing is that we get invited to Christmas parties.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. So.
That what you gonna go with? That what you gonna go with? You get invited, I don't get invited.
I mean, I didn't say that. But
You
I'm
just did. You inferred it.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
inferred
I
it.
did. Yes, I
Yes, you did infer it. That is Ava Gordon of Ava Gordon Insurance, and basically, her new name this week is I'm Ava Gordon and single.com.
and I'm okay with that.
Ava Gordon, I'm single.com. That
Oh,
is her new URL, and or Ava Gordon, she really needs to stop picking on me.com. Right.
Well, you know what, EL, being single during the holidays just means I have a greater potential for gifts.
That's true.
But it also could mean that I get nothing.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I'm
good
going with the
anyway.
first one. The first
Yeah.
one, yeah. People
Yeah.
are interested in you. See, I have a steadfast rule: don't show up at anybody's house on Christmas or New Year's or New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
We don't want them to misinterpret anything.
Yeah, right? You're like, nope, not happening.
People
No.
can feel sorry for me and they could just give me more gifts. So thank you for advertising that.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
So what do you need for Christmas, April? Like, just announce it
I,
right now.
you know what, honestly, I am so blessed. I don't.
She's met me. That's her gift for the year.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
I'm the gift. She won the lottery and everything. That's all. Her year is complete.
No, actually, we're focused this Christmas on giving.
The gift of life insurance.
Well, the gift of life insurance.
The gift
I'm
of life
always
insurance.
I'm always going to stand behind, but really, you all know that I'm a single mom and I have a 10-year-old daughter, and that is.
You're a single mom. Who knew?
Well, some people don't know. It's a glorious thing, right?
Yes, it is.
But we're really focusing on trying to teach the holiday spirit.
The
of
hooligans
giving.
of the world. I have two myself. Yes.
Yes, and so that's what I'm most excited about is seeing her get into the thought process of beginning to give and trying to identify what.
Now, see, mine are negotiating. Mine are in negotiation mode. Daddy, you really don't have to get us this, but I really need this.
Okay.
Like, what do
So
you?
is one like more valuable? Than
Exactly.
others? So you don't have to give me a pair of socks, but this Nintendo.
Exactly. Well, they already got all that.
Sorry,
Yeah, they got all that.
So what would a your children are
12 and 14.
12 and 14. What would a 14-year-old need at Christmas time?
Well, my 14-year-old told me yesterday, I'll be 16 in 2 years. But,
So a
And
car
what's,
is-
Yes, yeah.
and you're like, and what's your point?
no, and I says, and he says, well,
And?
you can go ahead and order a custom truck for me right now, and it'll take them about 2 years. How do
So
you
how
know
long did it
this?
take you to place your Amazon order?
No, I don't do Amazon. They do Amazon. I don't do Amazon. I don't work with the devil. Okay, so
So you never want to take that. So you're like cutting out funds for potential advertisement. I mean, I'm not saying that they do radio advertising.
They do.
But when you make statements like that, you're cutting out revenue.
they're controversial. I try to be controversial. It works together.
So next thing you know, you're gonna have a lawsuit from Amazon.
Yeah. Okay. Go, well, yeah. Go after the disgruntled black man who
Yeah.
has nothing.
Yeah. So you think.
Okay.
They'll take your show. This will be our
Amazon.com.
realestateyouamazon.com.
April Gordon and
Angela Cantu.
Oh God.
We're
Jesus.
working for Amazon next. Amazon Radio.
Okay, well, Ange. I don't even know what I talked you to.
Right? AmazonRadio.com.
Okay. Now,
I think
oh,
so too.
you would leave me?
We would
You would totally leave me. You would totally leave me. I already know. Don't even answer. I already know. Bunch of traitors. Okay. Ange.
We'd write to you and you know.
You write to
We
me?
tell you how great life is.
While I'm in debtor's prison, you'll be over here having a
My mama say don't let your mouth write a check
that your assets can't cover? Your assets can't cover.
Yeah.
Okay. So that being said, you've explained your cool T-shirt.
Yep. Do you like it? It says making mortgages cool again.
I just think you're just
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. You just explained your cool T-shirt and all that kind of good stuff, but I don't know why it's so cool.
You don't know why it's so cool?
No.
Well, you just got to spend a day with me at Loan Depot and you'll see why it's cool.
Okay, before we go to break, Missy, can you explain what day one certainty is before we go to break?
So day one certainty means that, for an applicant that's putting an application on our website, we are able to, if their employer is signed up with like third-party verifiers like the work number or any other thing like that, they're actually able to obtain the written verification of employment that same day.
Oh, wow.
So we can actually use that for the loan. So that's day one certainty.
Is that what you call
Mellow.
it? Mellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in addition, they're able to log into their financial institutions to obtain their assets. So we wouldn't even need bank statements at that point once we've verified their assets through our system. So they pull their own credit when they apply online. They're able to pull their income verifications and their asset verifications. So by the time we get their file, all we really need is like photo identification, their social security card, and whatever little other things we might need. So
I haven't had a social
process.
security card in years.
So then we would just verify it through another document such as a W-2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we also have like a form that's sent into the Social Security Administration. The
4506T?
No, it's an SSA form. Oh, wouldn't require 4506Ts on our file.
Really? No transcript?
If they're not self-employed or 1099, we don't require a 4506 to be pulled on our clients.
So you are making this easy.
So we are making it easy because that was an overlay done by mortgage companies. It's not required by FHA or
It's a justification. It's just
just because of everything that happened after 2008. So we're making mortgages cool again. We want to streamline it.
I made money hand over fist back then. That's why I missed 2008. It's been a hostage situation ever since.
Well, it's been, you have to do things the right way.
I did them the right way back then. But when they made, as a banker, they started treating the bankers as a broker. That's what happened to me.
Okay, let's not talk about the past. Let's focus on the present. And the present
I
is
checked
a
my
gift.
pockets before we came in here. There's nothing in there. Okay, we're going to take a break and pay some bills. And come back with the always energetic and enthusiastic Angela Cantu of Loan Depot and my personal police officer, April Gordon of April Gordon Insurance. We're going to take a break, pay these bills. We'll be back shortly.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, this is Angela Cantu, Regional Renovation Sales Manager for Loan Depot. Our vision at Loan Depot is to be the lender of choice for consumers. As a renovation lending expert, I'm able to educate and inform the everyday consumer of the value that renovation lending brings to our communities. Find me on the web at www.loandepot.com, Cantu. And until we put you into that renovation loan, don't hate it, renovate it.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with 91.1 FM, The Boss Radio. Join us every day at 12 noon on the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, all the social media, and on 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team at RE/MAX Universal. Whether buying or selling your home, I am the key to your dream home. Again, I'm Karen Shoemate. Call me for all your real estate needs at 713-504-7237.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live every day, Monday through Friday on 91.1 FM, The Boss. Join us. We're talking about everything going on in your community, bringing the community closer to you on 91.1 FM, The Boss, the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team, RE/MAX Universal. For all your real estate needs, we are with you every step of the way. You can reach us at 281-869-6100 or www.matthewguzmanteam.com.
Okay, we're back, and Ava and I seem to be having a disagreement. I believe one thing, and she believes something else.
And I'm right.
And she believes she's right just because she's of the female persuasion.
The female persuasion. What do you mean?
I don't know what the female persuasion is.
I have 7 sisters. I can get away with saying stuff like that, okay?
Oh, that's true. Like, he knows, like, when something's wrong with me, and I'm like, how do you know?
Yeah.
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 He could tell.
Defending him?
Yes. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
No,
yeah.
I'm not defending him. I'm just saying I think he knows, like, a little bit about women.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a little freaky.
I think
He's
the
like,
subject that we were speaking of, he knows nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be more clear on it.
She's wrong as rain.
Okay.
Okay. Now, consider that she was wrong as rain. Last night it rained cats and dogs. I looked outside,
And
yard full of
frogs.
cats and dogs.
Yeah, it was.
It was foggy last night?
I said it frogs.
And frogs.
There was frogs everywhere.
I didn't see frogs.
I saw
but
frogs. Well, I live next to Cypress Wood. I live next to the park.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's, yeah.
I went to the grocery store in the middle of the night.
Whoa. What was you doing in the grocery store?
Were you buying the cookies to me?
No, I did buy. So our girls are in the other room.
I see. I equate grocery store and
Ugly
cookies.
sweater cookies.
No, I actually equate grocery store to not cooking. So I went and got sushi for me. And
Oh, nice. In the middle of the night?
In the middle, like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, that's-
It was muggy outside.
Yeah.
And but it was a lot of rain. It was
Yeah, it was bad.
surprising.
You
That's
know
why I
that-
didn't get my hair done yesterday because I was like, there's just no way. It would have been
Same
so
here.
flat
It'd have been
today.
all.
I
Yeah.
actually did get mine done, and I think it's held up pretty
It looks
well,
good.
so thank you.
Whatever. Okay.
But I went to the grocery store at 10 o'clock at night, and as I'm walking out of the store, I see 2 gentlemen with their shopping carts, and they're kind of standing in the foyer, I'll call it, of the grocery store area.
That's the alcove.
And alcove?
The alcove.
The alcove.
Yes.
Per EL, the alcove.
Yes.
And the gentleman said to me, "Oh boy, you brought an umbrella. I didn't even think to bring an umbrella." And I thought, it's been raining since 5:30.
Like, how did you not know? Like,
So I said to the gentleman, I said, "Well, why don't you walk back inside and buy an umbrella?" And he went, "Oh." I need to get back inside. Strange things are happening outside.
Dumb as a box of rocks.
No, I did not say that.
I said it for you.
I
Yeah,
just
you need a
said
little help.
It's been raining since 5. At least in my neighborhood, it's been raining since
Okay.
5:30.
It was. Okay. Now, Ange,
yes, sir.
why is Loan Depot so focused on renovation all of a sudden?
Well, it's not all of a sudden. Actually, it's it's something that.
But it's out there in the universe now. A lot of people weren't even thinking about renovation. That's why I'm saying it that way. I'm not saying that it hasn't been. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really out there now with other entities trying to jump into your
there's-
sandbox.
Well, I mean, the inventory problem. I mean, there's the new builds compared to existing housing.
Right.
It's like 3 to 4% new builds, and the other 96% is existing homes. So,
Right.
what would you say is our median age of housing in Houston?
All right,
Can you take a
27
guess?
years. 27 years.
Say 20.
No, our median age of housing is in the 70s, 1970s. So what would that
Whoa.
put us? What, like
That's 48
almost like
years.
40-something
Yeah,
years?
that's-
Yeah.
Are you serious?
So
That's 48
okay,
years.
so think about it. They went through the 70s. What did we have in the 70s for decoration in a home? What did you have in the 80s?
Linoleum.
What did you have in the
Linoleum.
90s? What did you have like in the So everything is like it's gone through four generations of just like crazy colors and different wallpaper
let's be
and
real. The 70s and 80s were
it's just
marked
freaky.
with sage green,
Yeah,
Halloween orange,
Exactly.
My custom house wasn't.
fall brown.
No, it
It
wasn't.
was gold leaf.
No,
So
walnut block paneling, tile floors, sunken floor, terrazzo tubs. I had it all back then. It was a house that was built in the 70s, though, but it was in a custom area
But
over
the
there.
truth of the matter is that you can even stone and tile. You can look at that home, even if it were a custom home back then.
I'm talking inside.
Right, but you can look at that home and you can tell what time period those color schemes.
That's no, you're absolutely correct. That's absolutely
So
correct.
even
Absolutely
if it was
correct.
high quality, you can still see that was a 70s home or 80s.
And you know what's good about, like, you know, renovation lending, when you get into the project and you do buy a home in the 70s or 80s that has good bones, and you start chipping away and tearing down wallpaper, some of those materials are really good, like the wood, you know, or just the flooring. You have, you know, real wood flooring and things like that because they use different materials back then, you know. So when people are like really apprehensive about renovating a home versus buying a new home, okay, when you start the new build process with the builder, do you even know what that house looks like?
Right.
No, it's like dirt, but you have an idea. You look at it on a piece of paper. That's how my house is going to be looked at, or that's how my house is going to look like after it's been built. The same concept should go with renovation lending. You see a place in a perfect neighborhood that's close to schools that you want to send your kids to, or a hospital or other amenities. You find the perfect location. It's an established neighborhood with established neighbors. And when you're going, and I'm not saying anything about new builds because it's great to have a new build. It's great to start over new in a new neighborhood. But when you go into an existing neighborhood, there's people that have been there for a while, so you have established neighbors.
But
nobody
maturity,
thinks about
the
that.
maturity of the neighborhood. I love trees.
The trees.
The trees.
And it has a history. So if you want to do your research, you want to know where you're living, and you find this home and it has that shaggy, ugly carpet, or it has the freaking, sorry to say it like that on the radio, but you know, like
freaking works.
Okay, like, you know, the ugly wallpaper or the brown ugly cabinets that look like they're from the 80s. You don't need to keep all that. Do a renovation loan, finance in $20,000 to $30,000 of repairs. Put it all into one loan. Your down payment is 3.5% on FHA, 3% for conventional for first-time home buyers, and then 5% for, you know, non-first-time home buyers. On top of the purchase price and renovation costs, how can you not love that? And it's amortized over 30 years.
And see, that's loans by REUANG.com. That's right, loans by REUANG.com, because she is the renovation queen of Loan Depot, and she does this business in both Texas and Oklahoma. Why Oklahoma? I have no idea.
Well, that's where we've got to go out to. We've got to have outreach out there too.
We've got to do classes over there.
Great. You know,
I'm
come
just
on.
teasing. I've been to Tulsa.
Yeah.
I've survived Tulsa.
I have friends that are from Oklahoma. My best friend's from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Your first home purchase was where?
My first home purchase was in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And
Really? Broken Arrow is a pretty cool place.
They had a lot of small custom build, like I'll say custom boutique builders there.
Yeah.
I absolutely would go back and rebuy that home. It was just beautiful. They had the French provincial style. They had the really. One of the things I noticed really different there than here is they all have like the really pretty stained garage doors. They just do a lot to accentuate the house there in Oklahoma. So
the experience. You have the experience.
I love living in Oklahoma, and I love buying a home in Oklahoma.
Okay. I have an announcement of which you both are a part of.
You're pregnant. You're pregnant.
I'm pregnant?
Yeah, you're pregnant.
No. With joy.
No. Not pregnant. No. No. That ship is sailed and sunk. No. Remember, you guys are.
That ship sailed at one point.
And sunk.
It's sunk.
Okay, now you two are part of BROAC.
Yes.
We certainly are. Can you tell us what BROAC is?
It's the Builder Realtor Outreach Advisory Council. And we have 7 divisions spread around the city.
Okay.
Yes, Central, North, West, Northwest, East, Southwest, and South. Okay.
And I'm Central.
And you are
I thought
South.
I thought you put me as Central.
No, you're South. Remember,
You changed me to South.
Yeah, we're gonna do it together. Remember,
Well, who's Central now?
that's Jen. Okay.
Who?
Jen Tran. Don't look at me like that. You agreed to this the other day, really?
No, you told me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a parent that tells a kid, "This is what you're going to do." And
Okay,
that's
so
it.
she wasn't listening. Okay, there we go. Now that we cleared that up,
I was there.
she was there. And you sign off on it. Anyway, well, what we do is we work with the community, the builder communities, the developer communities, as well as the leadership through the Real Estate U radio show, We Govern BROAC. And so that means we have outreach opportunities to work with agents, outreach opportunities to work with the consumer who's buying the home, and bringing different incentives to the marketplace. Like going into 2019, we have showcase events that we're going to do with the builders that highlights everybody with the Real Estate U show. But most importantly, everybody who's a part of BROAC. Once BROAC is fully staffed, I'll use that word, or counseled up. Counseled up is better? Counseled up. It'll be 119 advocates for the builders whom we are working with, such as KB Homes over in Spring Branch, Park and Lake Villas over in the Energy Corridor. We have Empire Communities from Tomball and the Woodlands all the way down to League City, Texas City, and Richmond. Then we have Luminous Homes in the Heights, Drees Homes over in Town Center. So these are the people that we're going to be working with directly to give these special incentives to our listeners and those consumers who attend on the events that Real Estate U is going to be doing in 2019, especially the boss ladies of Real Estate U's Wealth Building to Real Estate seminars.
We're doing a wealth seminar. Yep.
So that's what the thing we're doing. So that's what BROAC is about as we move into 2019. And these two lovely ladies who threaten me at every opportunity when we're not on the air are full-on participants in the educating the buyer, as well as leading them through the process of covering their assets, securing a mortgage, and if Karen was here, buying the home. Okay, so that's what we do together. This is Real Estate U. We're here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. I'm with the boss ladies of Real Estate U. 2 here, 1 out.
You should thank your lucky stars.
I still think she cooked for herself. I'm not sure.
Oh, she's sick. She is a solid person and
she
individual, and she would not lie.
She would lie?
She's sick.
Really?
Yeah. So.
That's what you're going to go with?
Yeah, absolutely.
So she's really sick?
I'm sure. I mean, she's a hard worker, and
so
she's
Karen wouldn't lie about being sick?
No, she crossed her T's and dotted her I's.
Yes, she does. She's so good.
I would never doubt that. I would never doubt that.
Well, she's good at this, and she enjoys it because we're here.
Why would she miss out on the opportunity to let you know how things are?
I'm E.L. Crane, and they are not. We're here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. I love these women. I really do.
And we love you too.
Okay, but why are you guys always trying to run me over in the parking lot? I've never understood that particular action after the show is over. Okay.
We didn't see you in the parking lot, okay?
Hey.
How you doing?
Awesome.
You got this little blossoming glow going on over here. What's his name?
What's his name?
That would be not wow. I know that was not a grammatically correct sentence, but
right.
His name is Santa Claus.
Santa Claus got you like this here?
Yes,
Santa Claus got you fired up. She got Santa Claus fired up. Okay, we're going to take this break, pay some bills, and Abe's going to explain the Santa Claus infatuation she has when we come back.
I can do that.
You can do that?
I can do that.
Pay some bills. Pay some bills. Jesus, really?
Hi, this is Angela Cantu, Regional Renovation Sales Manager for Loan Depot. Our vision at Loan Depot is to be the lender of choice for consumers. As a renovation lending expert, I'm able to educate and inform the everyday consumer of the value that renovation lending brings to our communities. Find me on the web at www.loandepot.com, Cantu. And until we put you into that renovation loan, don't hate it, renovate it.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with 91.1 FM, The Boss Radio. Join us every day at 12 noon on the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, all the social media, and on 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team at RE/MAX Universal. Whether buying or selling your home, I am the key to your dream home. Again, I'm Karen Shoemate. Call me for all your real estate needs at 713-504-7237.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live every day, Monday through Friday on 91.1 FM, The Boss. Join us. We're talking about everything going on in your community, bringing the community closer to you on 91.1 FM, The Boss, the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team, RE/MAX Universal. For all your real estate needs, we are with you every step of the way. You can reach us at 281-869-6100 or www.matthewguzmanteam.com.
In the spirit of the holiday season, which I was kicking and screaming into by Angela Cantu and April Gordon, I was threatened with physical violence if I did not let them bring their pretty little girls in here to talk about their ugly Christmas cookie something. I don't know what they're doing. What are you doing?
So you asked me earlier why I was so excited about the man Santa Claus.
Santa Claus?
I'm
Okay.
not necessarily excited about Santa Claus, but I am excited about
Can't take that back.
holiday spirit.
Okay.
And so one of the things that we did today with the kids, it's all about making memories with them, is Elise had a Christmas choir concert this weekend. One of the songs that they sang was the Ugly Christmas Sweater. So I was trying to find some treats for her choir yesterday because they had a little party, and I ran across these cookies, and they were pre-cut sugar cookies, and the kids could decorate them as ugly Christmas sweaters. So was fortunate enough that Elise always comes into the studio with me on Saturdays. Angela's daughter, what's your daughter's name?
Angelina.
Angelina came in, so we've had the two girls in the back creating their designs for their ugly Christmas sweaters. So we just wanted to showcase not only our beautiful little girls, but also their creations. So that's their version of ugly Christmas sweaters.
So that would be Elise and Angelina.
Look at the camera, Angelina.
All right. And they made these concoctions.
These beautiful designs.
These beautiful designs. You know, I'm
that
being
are quite
corrected.
ugly appropriately so.
I can't use the word ugly?
You can't.
They're actually beautiful.
They actually look really good,
Oh,
girls.
God.
Did you enjoy making them? Or can I eat them?
We cannot eat them, really?
I mean, technically, you could eat it anytime you want to. That's fine with me.
Okay.
Oh, you take a bite of yours.
I need you to remove your mini-me's from the studio.
Mini me's from the.
Thanks, girls.
Thank you. Thanks for being good sports.
Bye.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane, and I'm not a mother.
But you're a father and you care.
I am a father, and I do care, but mine are two youngest are at home negotiating what we're going to be doing
Dad
today.
down, right?
There you go.
So
Time
the
taking
funny
down.
thing is, I brought him in thinking your boys were going to be here.
Right.
And literally, we walk into the back room, and my daughter's like this. And his sons are like this. And no one's communicating. So I was trying to find an activity for the kids to do together.
Right.
To
Yeah.
kind of establish a relationship.
Right.
Since
Exactly.
we're going to be doing this for
Yes.
multitudes of years
Yeah.
together. So,
Yeah.
so I failed on this one because, well, we won. The girls
Yeah.
The girls won.
The girls would.
Failed with your kids today, but I'm going to find another activity for them all to do something together.
And I will make sure that my boys leave their phones in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
sounds great.
idea.
But that's how we go to dinner anyway. They are not allowed to bring their phones in the restaurant.
So that's part
good.
of the holiday cheer, holiday spirit, and create memories.
Yeah.
Okay, so we survived the ugly sweater cookie thing. Yes? Did
Yeah.
we? Okay.
You know my next big plan is?
What was that?
I decided we're not going to do Christmas gifts. on Christmas Day, we're going to take a train ride. We want to take a train ride from New Orleans
I've been on that.
New York City for Christmas.
Nice.
Really? I didn't do that one.
That's awesome.
I did New Orleans to Chicago.
You know, last train ride.
Are you going to get a room? One of the
Yeah,
rooms
so
on the
we're
train?
going to do
That's so
Airbnb in
awesome.
New York. At least his dad actually works for Pacific Union, so we have a little bit of a fascination with trains anyway. And then
Not touching that one.
Train, we're going to do a train ride.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did that one to Houston, from Houston to Chicago.
Really, how was it?
It was pretty cool.
She said she liked Chicago, so I have to go and book it all today.
Yeah.
But we found the deal.
Okay.
Awesome.
So-
And you have lots of fun.
Okay, now the Christmas spirit, really?
The holiday spirit.
The holiday
We have
spirit.
to acknowledge that there are other people that are maybe not so much celebrating Christmas.
Exactly.
They're celebrating Hanukkah and Kwanzaa.
I do all that.
Yeah. So you do celebrate.
Whatever's necessary.
You won't even take that.
I'm an equal opportunity.
So whoever has free food, you're coming to their house.
There you go.
Yeah.
Remember, I went to a Jewish high school.
Okay.
So I know all about Hanukkah and stuff like that. Yeah. And the
You
menorah.
live, what part of California? LA?
LA.
Oh, so yeah.
Fairfax area, yeah. I went to a Jewish high school. So,
It's a significant, special time of year for everyone.
okay, let's go with that. I'm E.L. Crane, and there now.
Oh,
Okay,
my God.
hey, Ange.
Hey!
What you got going on this week?
Wow, what don't I have going on?
Okay, that narrows it down.
No, actually, I have a lot of face-to-face customer appointments.
Okay.
You know, it's great that I'm this busy right before Christmas. Tonight we have a holiday party with our manager from Loan Depot. So we're gonna
So
come
more
and do
parties that I'm not invited to. Hint, hint.
that. When is our party? When are we having a Real Estate U dinner party?
That would mean I like you people.
Okay. Yeah,
Bring
we
up
like
one of the
sushi,
houses
too.
that we're going to be selling with Karen Shoemate and Matthew Guzman. Really?
What?
A party?
Yeah, we need a. When is our dinner party?
Yes. We have dress will come.
Yeah.
You really have dress will come.
Well,
Thank
are you cooking at your place? We'll
No.
go and eat dinner
Yeah,
there.
you know, that
He's
was-
always posting about all this great food he makes.
That's right.
I want to know what it's like.
I'm gonna I'm gonna propose that you cook dinner for us.
Uh-huh.
Invite us to your home.
Okay.
Let us wear cute outfits
Uh-huh.
and give us the opportunity to say thank you prior to the Christmas season
Yeah.
ending.
I will take that under advisement. Seriously, I will.
Yes.
I can make my Cajun grenades.
What is that? That doesn't sound right.
Yes,
Grenade?
no, Cajun grenades are biscuits stuffed with shrimp, crawfish, and dirty rice.
Now that does
Nice.
sound yummy.
That sounds
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
So dinner at EL's house. We will let you know the date.
Oh,
Just
don't
yeah,
talk
just
to the people.
in the
Just for
studio.
y'all. No.
This is for the people in the studio
For the people.
and
Yeah. No,
the
people
people
in the studio.
Relationships here.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so
invited.
much. I appreciate your whatever.
Can I bring the German Shepherd?
Yeah, you can bring the German Shepherd. As long as he's housebroken.
Can I bring? The
I have trained him to be housebroken. so
Yeah,
he's
trainer
good
housebroken.
now,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm E.L. Crane, and they're not. As you can see, I don't run anything around here. As evidenced
We
by.
kind of rule your life and tell you what's going to happen. So.
You think? I know. You didn't tell me anything I don't know. Okay. But before we wrap up the 11 a.m. hour, we have a guest coming on in the noon hour. Guest Linder, host, Angelo Christian of the American Finance Network. He owns Real Estate University for loan officers.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
To help, he educates loan officers on how to grow their business, expand their brands, and stuff like that. So he's really, with the lead generation, he's a nationwide lender.
Nice.
So
Is he's based out of Houston?
He's based out of Houston.
Oh, nice.
And he's actually opened up his new office over in the Galleria area. He has one over in Lake Houston right now, and he has a podcast where he has 200,000 followers.
Wow.
On his so he wants
good.
to basically connect with us here at the Real
He's
Estate Youth
he's
Show.
a lender.
Yes, he's a lender. And so we're trying to see where our synergy is at. The name that takes care of itself.
Right.
It gets things going like that. We also have, moving forward, the stuff with BROAC, with the different communities that we're going to be working with, going with that. So I'm excited about 2019.
I think 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited about
It's gonna be
2019.
great.
Powerful year.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely great.
And I say, did you just say critical?
I said powerful, but critical is good.
Critical. I'm good. 2019 is a
powerful year.
Yeah, a critically powerful year. Yeah, because think about it. There are so many things that are actually, as my mother would say, how many different things you gonna put in your gumbo, boy?
long as there's no weenies and eggs.
Exactly, we're good. I'm
Yeah,
same here.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I said, because I would have chicken, but she said, you're not making gumbo, you're making sauce piquante. Now we know what sauce piquante is.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, we ain't making sauce piquante. No.
No,
Okay.
we're making gumbo.
We're making gumbo.
Good gumbo.
Good gumbo. No sauce piquante here. Okay. So I'm E.L. Crane. That's Averill Gordon of Averill Gordon Insurance Agency. That is AGIHouston.com.
AGIHouston.com.
You get your free quote. It's free, right?
It's always free.
Always free? And then you have loans by REUANG.com for get your, submit your loan application through the Mello.
Through Mello, they just go to my website, loandepot.com.
There we go. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
REULoansByAng.com.
Jesus, this is a difficult woman over here.
I just need them to know.
She's
Yes.
making
I'm
mortgages.
Making
Well,
mortgages
you know
cool?
what? If, for people that don't remember that, just Google Angela Cantu Loan Depot.
She is
That's
famous.
it.
She is famous.
Yeah, it'll
She is
pop
famous.
up.
Yeah, she is famous. Okay, so next week I have multiple closings.
Very good.
Multiple
That's
closings.
very exciting.
But for in January, we are actually negotiating the Paradigm team being bought by another company.
Oh, wow.
That will
Just
give
as long
us.
you guys have John on your team.
Oh yeah, no, John's a part of the
Because
match.
if John wasn't part of it, I don't think I could continue.
Yeah, no, John is
So,
he's right there
awesome.
with it.
He's solid. I
John is
like
all-
John.
And the whole thing is, but what it will allow us to do, one of the licenses we have is Oklahoma, and the other one is Louisiana.
Cool.
So basically,
we're gonna be doing
35
real
exactly,
estate.
and I've already talked to him about
So
that.
I need to get
Exactly.
licensed in multiple
Yes,
states?
you do. So we got 35 states that will be licensed in.
Wow.
With the focus is going to be on Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Florida, Virginia, and Illinois. That's where the major focus is going to be on. Okay.
I'd love to get back into Louisiana. I did a lot of stuff back in Katrina.
So those things we got going on. I am E.L. Crane, and ladies,
We are
as
not.
always, you are not. Okay, but I do love these women in spite of themselves. Okay, but we got making mortgages cool over there, as you can too.
MMCA. Hashtag MMCA.
What's that mean?
Making mortgages cool again. MMCA.
God, Jesus.
That
When
wasn't
pe-
a difficult
Yeah,
translation.
MMCA.
when people ask me why I drink, I just show your pictures.
You wouldn't be the first.
Why is that not a shocking revelation? Okay, and then so Ave
Yeah.
and Ange and Karen, the Phantom.
Casper.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have your schedule of the rooms that we have booked for your seminars by Wednesday. And one of them is going to be hopefully in the building that we're going to be in. It's right there by the St. Regis Hotel.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be at the hotel eating while you're doing whatever y'all doing. Okay, well, we're going to go out now. Tell the people bye.
Bye. Have a good week.
That is the Boss Ladies of Real Estate U-1. I'm E.L. Crane, and they are not. Thank you for listening. We'll be back on the noon hour with our guest, Angelo Christian of the American Finance Network.
Hi, this is Angela Cantu, Regional Renovation Sales Manager for Loan Depot. Our vision at Loan Depot is to be the lender of choice for consumers. As a renovation lending expert, I'm able to educate and inform the everyday consumer of the value that renovation lending brings to our communities. Find me on the web at www.loandepot.com, Cantu. And until we put you into that renovation loan, don't hate it, renovate it.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team at RE/MAX Universal. Whether buying or selling your home, I am the key to your dream home. Again, I'm Karen Shoemate. Call me for all your real estate needs at 713-504-7237.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live every day, Monday through Friday on 91.1 FM The Boss. Join us. We're talking about everything going on in your community, bringing the community closer to you on 91.1 FM The Boss, the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
This is E.L. Crane of Real Estate U here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss. Remember, that's Real Estate U. Insightful, informative, and a little humor tossed in. Real Estate U, listening live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. each and every Saturday at 91.1 The Boss.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team, RE/MAX Universal. For all your real estate needs, we are with you every step of the way. You can reach us at 281-869-6100 or www.matthewguzmanteam.com.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, this is Angela Cantu, Regional Renovation Sales Manager for Loan Depot. Our vision at Loan Depot is to be the lender of choice for consumers. As a renovation lending expert, I'm able to educate and inform the everyday consumer of the value that renovation lending brings to our communities. Find me on the web at www.loandepot.com, Cantu. And until we put you into that renovation loan, don't hate it, renovate it.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, this is the noon hour of Real Estate U. As always, I am still chained to Averill Gordon of Averill Gordon Insurance. She will not leave. We have not found the bolt cutters to separate us. And we have our special guest in here, Angelo Christian of the American Finance Network. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
You know, my mind is bad. I'm the first one to admit
sharp,
that.
man.
Yeah, my mind is bad. Okay. So Angelo is going to, we have some unique synergy here. Okay. And one of the things that Angelo is going to go over today is Real Estate University and not the radio show.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has Real Estate University for loan officers.
Right.
To basically enhance their performance and increase their revenue and opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good business to me.
Yeah, so that's where we are. So, Angelo, just in a general overview, okay, I was at your office the other day.
Yeah.
And I saw how the machine works. I saw
Right.
the inner workings of the machine. Got a machine,
It's
Yeah, you got a machine.
Well-oiled.
Well-oiled machine. Okay. So they do what others do, but they do it on a mass scale. They do it nationally. How many states are you guys licensed in?
All 50.
All 50 states.
Yeah.
Okay. Licensed in all 50 states. And reverse mortgages, refinance,
Purchase.
purchase,
Yeah.
construction, and the whole shooting match. So who are you targeting for Real Estate University?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
are
It's
you
a good
targeting?
question. So, I mean, I've been in the industry for 15 years. And one of the biggest things that I saw when I first came into the industry, I had to pay $1,100 a month to rent my desk, and my broker was absentee. I had no training. I didn't know what was going on, and no one there to help me.
Right.
Okay. I had to go find my own customers. And so, and I saw this in the industry, and I wanted to make a change with it. So what Real Estate University is basically all my knowledge for the last 15 years distilled down to a 1,000-hour content platform where someone can get their license either to be a realtor or a lender and learn how to make money in this business.
That's right.
So, because that's one of the biggest things that I see. The problem is that the turnover is very high.
Yes.
And there's a lot of attrition in our industry, and the wages are actually on average are very low, especially in Houston for a loan officer. So what Real Estate Universe, how it's different like Champions is that, yeah, you can get your license. We're NMLS accredited.
Right.
But the other thing is that it teaches you how to make money. It also delivers leads to the loan officer. So they come straight to their phone. And let's say that you're a Houston loan officer and you get 3 leads a day for people that want to get pre-approved to buy a home in Spring or Katy. So they get the lead, and then they can either work for our bank or they can work for another bank, and then they have the products to offer to the customer. Right, so we teach them how to sell and close, because that's one of the biggest issues. Is that okay? First off, how do you get the customer?
Right,
that's the biggest problem right there. And then how do you close on the deal? Right, because a lot of people don't know how to close. Right, and that's a whole thing with selling, mastering product, and being able to evaluate a deal with income and credit. Right.
So when you are identifying these LOs and these realtors, what's the standout quality that you're looking for?
Yeah, great question. That's actually that's everything. So if they come to, obviously we sell the service where they can purchase it for $99 a month, or if they come to work for us, the biggest things that I look for is authenticity,
right?
A deep hunger for success. That's one of probably the biggest keywords is hunger. Yeah, they have to be very hungry. They have to be smart, and I typically prefer to deal with someone that's fresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They haven't been corrupted yet.
Yeah, they have. Well, that's it's just my experience.
Right.
I've dealt with people 20, 30 years in the industry, and all the people that he saw in my office, they didn't even know how to spell mortgage. Right, so now they're making 6 figures, and that's our pitch is 6 figures in 6 months.
Nice.
And that's how we built Real Estate University. We have about 230 students on it right now, and everyone that I've trained on it has been a 6- and 7-figure income earner in the last 10 years. So if they make it through it, yeah, they'll. I mean, I obviously have very rigorous standards to work with me, but if they follow through and they commit, everyone either opened up their own branch, became a branch manager, or a senior lender, and they're doing phenomenal. So,
and so these individuals, we understand who we need to target. I'm saying target, but I've always found the most talented is not always the most successful. And so, how do you kind of grade them out to put them in positions to win?
Well, you're talking about from before we hire them?
Yeah.
Well, so I mean, before we hire someone, we have a very rigorous interviewing process, right? They have to go through 4 interviews, a bunch of testing, and we're really looking for, again, I grew up. I don't know if you know my story. I grew up very poor. I was homeless. Had a heart attack when I was 17. I was morbidly obese, and had no money. My father left us, my mother, and my 4 brothers and sisters. Okay, so I had nothing. So I typically, there's a phrase they use called PSD, and that's poor, smart, and deep desire for wealth. And those are the criteria I look for when I hire somebody, if they meet those criteria, because those are the ones that they have their back against the wall.
Yes.
They have no choice but to succeed.
That's right.
Like I hired a girl one time, and her father was an investment banker in Houston, and he was extremely wealthy, paid for all of her expenses, paid for her tuition, paid for the car, paid for the high rise in downtown, and she wouldn't come to work. I don't need to do that. My dad takes care. I don't need to work here. I don't need to do anything. So, and that's what I keep seeing over and over again is that you need to have someone where they have no choice but to succeed.
Right.
Entitlement is detrimental.
It is.
Yes,
it is.
So,
yes, I look for people that they're passionate, positive, can-do attitude is everything. Positive, can-do attitude. And they have a deep desire for success, resiliency. Persistence is probably one of the most important things. Persistence. You're not going to back down, right? That's probably one of the biggest things. Because that's the thing about life is that you're always going to be faced with problems, right? And that's one of the things Elon Musk talks about, that in life you get paid to the proportion of the problems that you solve.
That's right.
Yeah.
The bigger the problem you solve, the more money you're going to make. And you have to flip it in your mind and turn the negative into positive. You want to look for that problem. Don't hide out from it. Go into it. Step into the fear.
So how did you get into mortgage?
Well, obviously, whenever my mentors have always been like Warren Buffett, finance, real estate, investing. I went to school for finance.
Okay.
And at that time, I was I went to U of H Bauer College of Business. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Got
Cool.
my MBA from
Okay.
Bauer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
Oh
good. Cool.
God, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you feel like an outcast?
Yes.
It's a good school.
It's
It is.
awesome
Yeah.
school.
Yeah. It is a good school.
I digress. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it was really good. So, I ran into an old buddy of mine in 2004, and he was doing very well. I hadn't seen him in a long time, and he was just making hand over fist at that time. And he worked for AmeriQuest Mortgage.
Yeah, really.
And Roland Arnall was a multi-billionaire at that time. He owned the company. And he said, come over here and work. You learn the business. They teach you everything. They have a great training platform. So I go over there and I learn the business. I'm there for 6 months. I do really well. I become a top producer. And then I go to work for a broker in the Galleria, and that's where I had to pay $1,100 a month for my desk with no training. I learned on the brokerage side. So AmeriQuest was the banking side. Learned how to bank loans, refinance, subprime, and then got into the broker side. Learned the business and saw that, hey, I can do this on my own. So I saved all the money I made and started my own brokerage in 2006.
Awesome.
Yeah.
See, and I used to say all the time, I'm not telling you what I heard, I'm telling you what I know. Okay, that actually is Angelo's story, because Angelo has been on Bloomberg Business Week. Okay, he's been on droppingbombs.com and Great Day Houston to go along with his podcast. And so now he can add us to his lengthy list of where he's been. Okay, but the thing is, most people don't understand the value of information and resources to be successful. Because in our conversation this past Monday, it was more along the lines of what it takes to be successful, not just necessarily the business. Because you can have a great business model, but if you don't have, like we were talking about, the desire of the individuals who are working for you, you can fail if you don't have the people with the right motivation and desire to be successful. So when I walked away from our meeting on Monday, I was like, okay, I've had a whole bunch of people I've been carrying, and you've even lectured me, Abe, yourself about carrying people.
Unless it's me.
All right, and about carrying people and not focusing on what their contributions are to everybody's overall success. So that's what I walked away from. So basically, he's not telling you what he heard. He's telling you what he knows.
You know, I have to take it down to the simplest form. And, you know, my child is near and dear to my heart, and I went to her class yesterday and taught junior achievement. And these principles that you're talking about, in terms of research and knowledge, building relationships, are fundamental. But I think the other thing, and I talked about Steve Jobs yesterday with the kids, and Jeff Bezos, and success begets success. Once you learn how to be successful, how to create processes, how to identify the right people to help you along in your success, it doesn't matter if the company is Amazon or Apple, or if it's ABC Garage, you know, or it's ABC the garage door opening company. You're going to be able to emulate that success because you created a pattern that you can follow. So it really doesn't matter if you're selling mortgages or you're selling widgets. Right. You're creating a path to success, not only for yourself, but for other people.
And you have to surround yourself with people who don't necessarily have to have your vision, but they have to have your drive.
Motivational fit.
Exactly.
Well, and no, so one of the things that one of my mentors says, anything that is important in life has to be institutionalized.
Oh, I like that.
And so, like you just mentioned, that's what we've done with Real Estate University, right? What I've done over the last 15 years, we've institutionalized that for this mentorship program to pass on to these young people. Like there's a guy starting tomorrow. He flew down here with his wife from Las Vegas. Was broke, just got his degree, doesn't have a job, and he came down here and met with me, and it was an instant fit. He passed all the tests, all the criteria, and he just moved down here. He dropped everything with his family in Vegas and came down here and drove down here. I said he asked me when he first went through the interview process, can we do the interview over the phone? I said, no, we don't do that here. You have to come in person. He said, I'll be there in 2 days.
This is what I want you to know. We're going to finish that because we have to take a break and pay some bills. But I want you to definitely finish that because that's the dynamic that we're working with here. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. They are not, but we are blessed to have Angelo Christian in the studio with us, and April actually is shocked that I'm over here behaving myself. So anyway, we're going to pay some bills. Be back shortly.
Hi, this is Angela Cantu, Regional Renovation Sales Manager for Loan Depot. Our vision at Loan Depot is to be the lender of choice for consumers. As a renovation lending expert, I'm able to educate and inform the everyday consumer of the value that renovation lending brings to our communities. Find me on the web at www.loandepot.com, Cantu. And until we put you into that renovation loan, don't hate it, renovate it.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live every day, Monday through Friday on 91.1 FM The Boss. Join us. We're talking about everything going on in your community, bringing the community closer to you on 91.1 FM The Boss, the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team at RE/MAX Universal. Whether buying or selling your home, I am the key to your dream home. Again, I'm Karen Shoemate. Call me for all your real estate needs at 713-504-7237.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team, RE/MAX Universal. For all your real estate needs, we are with you every step of the way. You can reach us at 281-869-6100 or www.matthewguzmanteam.com.
You're listening 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, I think. Are the bills paid? Okay.
Wrong.
Now, we're here with Angelo Christian, and April seems to be having a good time with this whole process today.
I'm loving it.
She's not happy as a matter of normalcy. I'm the happy guy. She's the mean person.
Do you believe that at all?
I don't know. I think you guys there's great chemistry here. So.
There's that word.
Yeah.
She hates that word.
Really?
She hates that word.
Yeah. Synergy? Is that better?
Yes.
Like synergy?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like the NBA word.
Okay.
Chemistry.
Synergy.
Synergy?
Yeah.
Okay, April and I have synergy, whatever the hell that means. All right. Okay, so we got Angelo Christian. And Angelo, one of the things I was doing when we was doing the, creating today's visit and stuff like that, I see Real Estate University. Mm-hmm. I see American Finance Network. Mm-hmm. What is Chi Home Loans?
So, yeah, that's initially before we merged with American Financial. It was Christian Holdings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually have my investment management company, and that's really what I do primarily with my time is allocating capital. Okay. So we have a branch manager that runs American Financial, and then Chase runs Real Estate University. So I have executives that actually run those businesses.
Oh, okay.
And so I actually, my concentration is more on the markets.
Okay.
And investment management. Okay. So that's what Christian Holdings is. So.
Okay. But see, that was one of the dynamics, because when you're going through all these things, and my father always used to say, if you can generate revenue without increasing expenses, generate revenue, and that's basically, these are the same funnel.
Yeah.
They're funneling back and forth, which is, I love that dynamic right there. But I want to go back to the Angelo Christian Financial, i.e. American Finance Network. Okay, you do traditional financing.
Traditional and non-traditional.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so we got traditional, non-traditional financing.
Yeah.
Have you found it to be easier or more difficult in the last 6 months
For funding?
for funding?
You know, for us, the way we're so different than a regular mortgage company because we go down to like a 500 credit score,
Which is why I asked the question.
Yeah, for FHA, we do hard money.
Right.
We do no doc. We do self-employed. We do people that are in bankruptcy, foreclosure. We do A credit, jumbo. So we
You
do
got anything
stated.
for horrible divorces?
Yeah.
Okay, I need that
Yeah,
one.
I mean, we got all. You know,
I don't think they finance the horrible divorce. They finance the credit or not credit-worthy individuals.
Oh, okay. No. They got a list for horrible divorces over here.
Don't do it.
Okay, I'm sorry. So basically, you have the traditional and non-traditional, and are there programs to bring people up to qualify for another level, for down payments and stuff
that's
like
one
that?
of the things, that's probably what, you know, when Bloomberg and CNN and everyone, when they interviewed me, that was what they came down for was. So one of the things that we do is called a Fresh Start Credit Booster.
Okay.
So that they come in, let's say someone comes in at a 530 credit.
Right.
We put them through our free credit repair program, which is a fresh start. We boost up the credit score, so let's say we get it to 620, so they can get a good rate and get a good mortgage.
No,
We do
you
that
just
for
said free.
Yeah.
Credit.
Yeah, we do it
What's
free.
in it for you that you would
We
offer?
want the mortgage.
Yeah.
We want to do the mortgage.
That's where the real money is at.
Yeah. So if they don't, here's the thing. I mean, let's say that they make good income and they debt ratio, they can qualify, but they don't know about credit.
Right.
It's a millennial, you know, first-time buyer, you know, somebody that doesn't know about it. And we get some stuff deleted, or they pay down some accounts, put some stuff in dispute, and all of a sudden it goes from a 530 to 620, and then we're in business.
Right.
Something like that happens.
You know, each person's like a snowflake, right? It could be a few days, could be a couple months, right? It depends on what the situation is. So, but we don't charge for it. It's a free service that we offer, and that's one of the things how we're different, guys.
Oh, yeah.
And so, where other people will get denied because they don't qualify from a conventional bank or a mortgage company, we're going to help that client to actually boost up their credit score and get them into their home.
Or, i.e., creating an environment for success.
Exactly.
Creating an environment for success.
We've talked about multiple times on the show.
Yeah.
Particularly, you alluded to like the millennial,
Right.
Right.
who really doesn't understand credit. Maybe they have a lot of student loans, or they haven't ever established credit.
Right, right. So there's a lot of things we do. Like we even have a secure card that we give to our clients. A lot of people, you're right, the millennials, they have not established credit.
Right.
So by just adding a secure card, that's another thing that my company offers is a secure credit card.
Really?
Yeah, and by offering that, you can get 50, 60 points and a boost in your credit just by So yeah, my company, you know, we do my fookus is an all-in-one, you know, real estate provider, right? So, like, you know, we're working with you now on title.
Right.
I also own an insurance company.
Right.
So, Goosehead, and so we try to bundle all the services to give our customer the best deal that we can.
Exactly.
Right. So,
And that's the perfect dynamic because, you know, she's heard me say this word 1,000 times, but collaboration is really, really important to me.
Right.
But also in my new education partner here, I have no problem admitting she will come to me and says, okay, collaboration is good, EL, but you don't need to collaborate with everybody.
right.
Okay.
I agree with that.
All right. And
entirely.
then you also, it's a situation when you're collaborating, is like, okay, you're bringing value, what value you're bringing. So she has been a definite boost. Oh, I'm saying something nice about her out loud. Okay. She's been a definite boost to how I perceive things now.
Well, I would say that collaboration means that both parties are bringing
Right.
something to the table.
Right.
And a relationship or a friendship or my mother used to say, in your life, you're very lucky. And you always quote her. I guess I did listen to what
Yeah,
she said.
exactly. Same
But
here.
she'll say that you're very lucky if you have a handful of great friendships in your life. Everyone else is just an acquaintance. And I think when we talk in business and we use the word collaboration, we spread it around like mayonnaise.
Right.
Collaboration is 1 plus 1 equals 3. Not 2 plus minus 1 equals 1. That's not collaboration. So we've had that conversation. I think it is about, and dare I use your word, synergy. Yeah. But it's about each person helping the other person to achieve a greater goal.
We hit on this. I mean, we talked about that. The law of reciprocity.
Yes.
Right, and wherever there isn't reciprocity, it's going to die.
Yes.
That give to take ratio is always, either consciously or unconsciously being checked, and sooner or later, the invisible hand's going to come and, it will. That's how free markets work. That's how rational people work. So I agree with that completely. And because you want to. The bottom line, I said this when I was on the show last time, that in life, in my opinion, we're going to be measured by the value that we added while we're here on Earth.
Right.
And so if you're dealing in a situation where people are just trying to take from you, what's the benefit of that?
See, that's the dynamic, because the Real Estate U show is now 18 years old. Okay, it's probably had in that 18 years maybe a year and a half downtime. Maybe 2 when I was sick years ago. But at the end of the day, the one dynamic hasn't changed. The desire to educate whomever is listening. The desire to make sure whoever is listening is motivated to do more with the tools they're being provided from a information position. Like right now, we're providing information for that individual who wants to be a loan officer, that individual that might want to get into the insurance business or the real estate business, something like that. But we're also educating those who are already in the business about what it's like to work with us to facilitate even greater opportunities. Because people have accused me of being biased when it comes to her. Well, but what they don't understand. No, this is good. This is good.
I'm trying to understand the 1 plus 1. Is this going to be a 1 plus 1?
No. They say I'm biased when it comes to April. It's not that I'm biased when it comes to April. This woman, her thoroughness and commitment to what she does cannot be challenged. So when I go put something together and I put her in the mix, I have every confidence that she's going to succeed. Because of her thoroughness and because of her education, because of her knowledge, because of her experience.
That's awesome,
That's a dynamic. So when you're talking about collaboration, you have to trust the person you're collaborating with that things are going to be done even when you're not there. And that's what I have with her. I compliment her twice in the same day.
So is it a compliment if I say likewise?
No, that's really amazing because that's where you can tell when you have a good friend.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah.
They can carry it out, and they don't need micromanagement or aggressive.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's really, really good.
So what we're going to do, we have Angelo Christian. This is Real Estate U. We're here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we have guests such as Angelo on the show on a regular basis. We have the lovely April Gordon, 3 compliments in one day. Who knew? And we are going to take a break, pay some more bills, but we're going to bring Angelo back because he didn't know he was going to be a hostage for the whole show. He had no clue. Okay. But in this dynamic, this is truly about Real Estate U. And you have Real Estate U show, and you have Real Estate University to enhance opportunities for loan officers, realtors, and those in the industry. So we're going to take some time, pay these bills, and come back shortly.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, this is Angela Cantu, Regional Renovation Sales Manager for Loan Depot. Our vision at Loan Depot is to be the lender of choice for consumers. As a renovation lending expert, I'm able to educate and inform the everyday consumer of the value that renovation lending brings to our communities. Find me on the web at www.loandepot.com, Cantu. And until we put you into that renovation loan, don't hate it, renovate it.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team at RE/MAX Universal. Whether buying or selling your home, I am the key to your dream home. Again, I'm Karen Shoemate. Call me for all your real estate needs at 713-504-7237.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team, RE/MAX Universal. For all your real estate needs, we are with you every step of the way. You can reach us at 281-869-6100 or www.matthewguzmanteam.com.
And we are back, and we have in the studio with us in the noon hour today on the Real Estate U Show, Angelo Christian of American Finance Network and Christian Financial. Angelo is going to go over in a minute some things about Real Estate University and joining that opportunity to basically grow your business and stuff like that. But before we go to that, we have some houses that we need to take care of some business and let you know what's in the marketplace in regard to the RE/MAX Universal team. And this is out at Mills. Is it Mills? Yeah. Mills Crossing. We have another one here. It says $249,124. 3-bath, 1,989 square feet. So it's a 3-bath, 2-bedroom home. MLS number 9300-5204. That's 9300-5204. And that is at 21361 Somerset Shores Crossing, Kingwood, Texas 77339. Again, that is the Matthew Guzman team. Matthew Guzman and Karen Shoemate of the Matthew Guzman team of RE/MAX Universal. That's 21361 Somerset Shores Crossing, Kingwood, Texas 77339. For more information, just go Google the Matthew Guzman team. All right. So now we're back to Angelo Christian, who's taking over our show. Why you let him take over the show, Abe?
Because he has such good information. I'm interested.
You're supposed to protect me. I don't know what your problem is. Okay.
It's all about building relationships in the market.
Yeah.
Oh, that what we doing?
Yeah.
That what we doing? Okay. You've been listening. That's what that means. Okay. Angelo, we want to talk about Real Estate University and how you actually build a top producer. What are the steps?
Yeah.
What are the steps?
So the first thing is obviously that they've onboarded, whether they purchase the package, if they're not working with us,
Right.
or they've onboarded. And then they have to get on the platform and start training. They can do it from their phone, their tablet, their computer.
Wow.
And it's literally university. There's modules, there's testing, and they get a certificate after each module is completed. There's about 1,133 hours of content right now.
Oh, wow.
And then there's the final exam, just like you go through a university, and then you get your diploma, right? So you learn how to underwrite loans. You learn how to evaluate USDA, FHA, VA.
That's important
Yeah.
for these loan officers to know the underwriting process. That's very, very important.
It's very critical.
Yeah.
And for realtors.
Yeah.
So they know that if the borrower actually qualifies,
Yeah.
how to close deals. The different types of products that are commercial.
Right.
How to build relationships. There's so many different sections. We have then we have other influencers in the real estate industry. There are additional components to Real Estate University. So how to flip properties, right? Wholesaling. Different segments they can learn, not just lending, but if they want, we also have a top broker in Houston that has their platform integrated with it.
Right.
If you want to get your real estate brokerage license.
Oh,
so
wow.
they can log in. It's very dynamic in that sense, so they can learn the real estate brokerage, property flipping, wholesaling, lending, all through Real Estate U.
So you're basically showing them how to diversify income production.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
agree with you.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
But that's not customary.
Yeah.
It's not customary
Oh, I
because
agree.
I believe that if you have a multiplicity of tools to be successful, put them all in play.
That's it. So the people that work at our bank, for example, let's say someone wants to they want to cash out refi their apartment complex,
Right.
and they want to get pre-approved to buy their new home. and their dad needs a reverse mortgage. We could do it all right there. Why would you let those services go out?
Exactly. No, I agree.
So,
I totally agree.
And then, I mean, for example, we do hard money, right? So we closed just on Tuesday a grocery store in Austin. The lady had a 400 credit score, and she was in foreclosure on her primary house.
Asset-based lending.
Yeah, asset-based lending. And we lent her 60% LTV. She took 100,000 cash, 112,000 cash out. No docs. Closed in like 8 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the dynamic.
Yeah.
That's the dynamic.
So grocery store near downtown Austin. So that's the opportunity, right? So they go through that, they get their diploma, and then you asked about the leads. How do they get the leads? So one of the things we built a pretty healthy following from our social media, and then we have our own studio with a podcast, and from that we actually get thousands of customers that call us and apply it through our Salesforce CRM every single month. And right now we have 10 sales reps,
right?
So not enough to fuel all that demand. So with the excess leads that you see with social media, the leads come all over the country. Whether Hawaii, New York.
I want to close Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii and close. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. So we get a ton of leads in Hawaii. Anyway, so they come in, and then we will send these out to the people that have signed up, so they can actually get leads as well. And they're delivered through Salesforce. They can log into the platform, get their leads for the CRM, or they can be delivered to their phone. Right. So imagine that you wake up one day and you got your phone pings 3 times. Hey, this one's 300,000 in Spring. This one's 240,000 in the Heights. And here's their name and number. Call them to get pre-approved. Right.
And one lead per person.
They can get as many as they want.
No, but I'm saying is are the leads shared? So is it?
No, they're exclusive.
Okay.
The leads are exclusive. Yeah.
Okay.
They can do shared leads, but the price is cheaper for a shared lead versus an exclusive lead. If it's exclusive, it's going to be more because there's just that one person is getting the lead.
Right.
And then we'll try and match it up with a realtor and then also a loan officer at the same time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So there's a pattern of action there, because most people in this business think they can do all the business. That's delusional. It's truly delusional. But the fact that they've constructed a platform that allows for those who have credit dings, we'll call them, those who have commercial issues, which there are a lot of commercial issues out there, because we deal with that ourselves. But at the end of the day, when you have all those services under one roof, it creates a better dynamic for services to be rendered, not just offered.
So there's something for the consumer.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. The biggest thing is that going back, the training is critical.
Oh yeah,
you have to train your people. We do almost every day at least an hour of training. At least an hour that we stop what we're doing, shut everything off, and hammer. You have to hammer in everything over and over and over. You just can't say I offer reverse mortgage if you don't know how to do it.
That's true.
What good is it? So you have to make sure that your people understand what the products are, because if someone's calling about a commercial loan and trying to get an apartment complex and they don't know what the debt servicing is, they have no idea what you're talking about, then the customer's not going to go with you. So yeah, if you can train your people, then it's worth it.
Yeah, like we were talking the other day, there's a lot of people think reverse mortgages are new. I was doing reverse mortgages when I was a banker years ago, back in the 90s, and people reverse mortgage been since 1976. This is not new. It was new to the Texas marketplace, but it really wasn't new here. It's just nobody was implementing the programs necessary to do them. I was doing reverse mortgages in the 2004s, 2005s. Purchases. Oh no, reverse mortgage just started. No, it didn't. But that's an education process, because if the loan officers don't even know the products that are available in the marketplace, how can they be successful? So your onboarding and your education is very, very important.
Well, let me give you an example. So someone called up at the office the other day. He owns a house here in Houston. It's worth $200,000, free and clear. He's 72 years old, but he makes $1,056 a month in income. So clearly, this person cannot qualify for conventional cash out, because he won't be able to debt ratio. If the loan officer is not trained to know, hey, I can offer him a reverse mortgage, and there's no income qualification, then you're going to lose that opportunity.
That's right.
Right. Oh, I can't help you, sir, because your income's $1,000 a month. Well, wait a second. Angelo just taught me about a reverse mortgage. We can offer him that, right? So yeah, I mean that's when you have the knowledge of all the products, then when the opportunity comes to you, you know what to do, right? Versus I only know this. You know, I'm real big about focus and going deep on something, but if you can, you know, try to expand your your tool belt with as many products as possible, then you have a larger portfolio, a larger buffet to be able to help somebody, right? So,
and seeing on the flip side of that with the reverse mortgages, and this goes into your industry right here. When I was doing the reverse mortgages way back yonder, I would always tie the reverse mortgage to a life insurance policy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always.
So that the family could pay it off at the
and
end.
exactly, and the family can actually construct
That's a great idea.
their life plan and the legacy and what's going to happen to this real estate. They can do their estate planning with that reverse mortgage and that life insurance policy.
Right. Because, well, as I was listening to that scenario, I thought about it's not only about the education of the lender, but it's also about the education of the consumer, because they need to understand what they're signing up for.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
So that, because that's what happens a lot with reverse mortgages,
Yeah.
right? There's initial fear, and two, when the family is faced with, hey, my parents signed up for a reverse mortgage, I got to pay this thing off, or then they feel like something unfair happened.
Right, and that's what that life policy is about. And so but it's always a continual education component.
Yes.
In regard to be it a reverse mortgage, be it a USDA, be it conventional, be it FHA, VA, there is education required in any mortgage type. You know, I looked at the things that happened in 2008, 2009, stuff like that. We didn't have a problem with all the defaults like a lot of entities had. Our bank didn't have that problem because we actually educated the buyer when it came to that 228, where they had an adjustable rate mortgage for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. We let them know, don't let that bump scare you. Come refinance the thing and actually will lower the payment. But most lenders did not educate the people. Oh, my interest rate now 12%. What am I going to do? I can't afford to pay this. Refinance. But they were not educated prior to signing those documents that they can refinance. As soon as that bump hit, they were eligible to refinance their property. And that's so the education component is truly, truly very, very important.
I got a question for you. What do you? I just did a podcast on recession fears. What do you see on the horizon?
Well, my dynamic is houses were being sold at 16% interest rate, 20% interest rate. It's exactly so. It's going to be education. It's all about education. One of my favorite things to teach agents in regard to their marketing, to continue to have that train like you was chucking along, is this. The relationships and the resources that you have available, why are you not expanding your thinking on how to utilize those relationships and resources to grow your business? And the easiest one to me, and I'm going to use the word easy, the easiest one to me is if you have a tax preparer, it's a dynamic. This is your refund as a renter, and this is your refund as a homeowner. Those things right there will energize you a new set of borrowers just by educating them and informing them what's available in the marketplace. And so I think we mentioned this the other day, when we teach these classes, it's not about what you don't know, it's about everything you ignore. And what our goal is in regard to a recession coming around, if we educate these people in terms of what you've been ignoring, such as your 70-year-old parent who has all that equity in the house, let's do a reverse mortgage and put a life policy on there, and then you might have something in place to take your monies and have a self-directed IRA to start investing in real estate. It's the education component that's very, very important to eliminate recession fears. I'll say it that way.
That's 100%. It's very true what you're saying, that we ignore a lot. I'm guilty of that too. That I always say that awareness is godliness. It really is, to be aware and see what's going on. So,
and we drive by it every day.
I know.
We drive by there. Sometimes we speed up. Sometimes we speed up. But we're going to take this break. We're going to come back for our final segment for the day. And we are truly, I'm going to use your word, blessed. She always tell me I'm blessed, whatever. Okay, blessed to have Angela Christian here with American Finance Network. The lovely Ava Gordon of Ava Gordon Insurance Agency, which is AGIAHouston.com. Right? Yes, you. AGIAHouston.com. I'm E.L. Crane, and they're not, because they both have hair, and I don't like them. Okay, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for our final segment.
You should have.
Hi, this is Angela Cantu, Regional Renovation Sales Manager for Loan Depot. Our vision at Loan Depot is to be the lender of choice for consumers. As a renovation lending expert, I'm able to educate and inform the everyday consumer of the value that renovation lending brings to our communities. Find me on the web at www.loandepot.com, Cantu. And until we put you into that renovation loan, don't hate it, renovate it.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live every day, Monday through Friday on 91.1 FM The Boss. Join us. We're talking about everything going on in your community, bringing the community closer to you on 91.1 FM The Boss, the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team at RE/MAX Universal. Whether buying or selling your home, I am the key to your dream home. Again, I'm Karen Shoemate. Call me for all your real estate needs at 713-504-7237.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Karen Shoemate with the Matthew Guzman team, RE/MAX Universal. For all your real estate needs, we are with you every step of the way. You can reach us at 281-869-6100 or www.matthewguzmanteam.com.
Okay, this is the final segment of the Real Estate U show for this Saturday, December the, what's the name, 8th?
8th. It's my brother's birthday.
All right.
December the
Happy
8th.
birthday, Robert.
Oh, jeez. 2018 in the year of our Lord. Yeah, I like when I say the year of our Lord.
I do like that. That
All right.
sounds good.
Nice.
You know, every other week. That's what I'm going to say. Every other week. Okay. I'm E.L. Crane, they are not. We have in the studio Averill Gordon of Averill Gordon Insurance Agency, my synergistic partner. You like that? My synergistic partner.
There you go.
Okay. And Angelo Christian, he of Real Estate University. I don't know where he got the name from.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
It's an excellent name.
Yeah.
This is Real Estate U show.
Yeah.
And Real Estate University over there.
See, you expand the word university, and it makes it all good.
I want my U by itself. Okay. This is not about you. This is about me. Okay.
Real estate, you.
Okay. And we have Angelo over there. Angelo, what do you have going on in the upcoming week in regard to Real Estate University as well as the American Finance Network?
I mean, this week the biggest things is training.
Okay.
Training for we've hired 3 new people, and we've had about 37 people sign up this past week.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yeah. So one of the things that we do is, like I told you earlier, we do an hour of training every single day where we focus in on a core concept.
And I'm going to be there this week.
Yeah, you're going to be there. Yeah, you'll be there this week. So yeah.
I was going to tell you, but you made my mind bad.
So absolutely, come on.
You asked them to go.
No, of course, come on.
Really?
Of course. Yeah. So we're actually, and then we're adding another location to the Galleria.
Yes.
So we're planning that move, expanding. Okay. And the biggest thing is, like I said earlier, just adding value to our team. We try to. My biggest thing is with Real Estate University is to take somebody that has, again, a desire for wealth, growth, contribution,
right,
and 6 figures in 6 months. We pound that message.
There you go.
6 figures in 6 months. So we're going to teach you how to do this, and so that way you get your license. I mean, this is the thing. If you can get the customers, you have these products.
That's right. The tools are there.
It's a no-brainer.
The tools are there.
And we have. If you look at my YouTube channel, we have people on there that they've made $150,000, $250,000, $300,000 a year in income. Bought houses, bought cars. I encourage you to go check out my YouTube channel. These are real people.
What's your YouTube?
Just Angelo Christian.
Oh, just
yeah.
Okay,
So no, you can check that out. I mean, there's people on there. I mean, I had a guy that, he was homeless, and he bought a $600,000 home,
Nice.
And he bought an Audi, he bought a dirt bike. He's a big hunter. He had bought all these guns, and he's doing awesome. He closes about 10 loans a month, and I mean he made a great life. And so that to me, when I look back, I call it the rocking chair test. When I'm 90, that I did good on earth, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I help people. I institutionalized my skill, and I distilled it down to people and passed it on. So when I leave this earth, I did something good.
And that's what my father said, if you don't share, you can't succeed.
You can't.
You cannot succeed unless you share.
It's the year you're born, the year you ended. Everything that matters is what's in between.
That's exactly right.
it.
That's exactly right. You know, because we're going to go over there. Hey, I was going to tell you. Okay. All right. You know, I tell you everything. You just don't listen to me half the time. Okay. But we're going to go over there. We're going to meet with the American Finance Network and the loan office over there. And we're going to do our thing like we normally do. But at the end of the day, we are developing a working dynamic with Angelo and the American Finance Network and all the things he does, because like I told him the other day, he has a platform that we seek to be a part of. And I told him I'm very, very, very transparent. All right, you know, transparency is key. And I told him that in the emails. But the dynamic, it's just like a no-brainer situation right there. Especially, he's all about educating, all about enhancing and creating winners. That's my whole thing, creating winners. You don't want, you know, giving people information who don't utilize it. That is like my biggest pet peeve. You get this information, you're not utilizing it. But his platform, they have to utilize it to be successful because it's constant.
Well, I like that it's also integrated and people can learn at their own pace. It sounds like
they can.
You can. Right. I may have interpreted this the wrong way, but it sounds like whatever information they're seeking, like in terms of there are categories of information, you don't just progress through it in a linear fashion. Can you go by topic?
Well, see, the thing is that, so let's say if they don't work for me and they want to go at their own pace, they can. But some of the modules are on lockdown because you can't really go to the next one. Okay. It's like, remember when you went and got your MBA, you couldn't take last level of finance until you got to the first one first. So, but if they work for me, I mean, it's very short. They have to do before they come to work, they have to train on at least 30 minutes before they come to work. That's a requirement for a part of the employment. Okay. And then they have to actually get it done within 1 year. So that's a requirement to stay working for me. I mean, this is we talk about accountability. Right. This is the other part of the deal, that I'm going to give you an opportunity, you have to follow through, right? Because that's where I said the people that have stayed with me have made six figures. If they didn't stay with me, it's because they didn't follow through.
So for the people that have the membership, so that you have employees, and then there are people that have the membership. That's right. Are they actually, do they progress through it in the same pace, or how does that
no, they can toggle around, but I mean, let's say that before you can go to the next module, though, you have to pass the test. And so you can't really go to the next module if you don't pass these tests, because the learning's not going to make sense.
And the non-ambitious are not going to succeed.
Well, they're not going to go through.
No, I'm saying the non-ambitious, because you have a lot of, this is great, and I can make six figures, and da-da-da-da. But you have to be ambitious to get through those modules.
Right.
Yes.
And you have a great many people, and I'm quite sure you've seen a lot of people sign up for it, and you're like, okay, where'd they go?
Well, that's why everyone doesn't go to college.
Exactly.
One, they don't all aspire to go to college, but
unless you go to the University of Spoiled Children.
But going through university is not necessarily about the things that you learn. It's about the process that you went through.
Agreed.
In order to be able to matriculate.
You basically have to show the ability to finish. That's what I've always looked at my degree as. I've shown the ability to finish. Right. That's what a degree is. You've shown the ability to finish.
But yet it's not a guarantee, because
exactly. Because the ability to finish does not mean you're ambitious.
Right.
I don't think you can be taught ambition. I think you can be showed success and how to be successful, but I don't think you can teach anybody ambition. I even told you that a couple weeks ago. I said
think there has to be a struggle. I mean, even as I listen to your story about how you've evolved over the years and what you came from, I think sometimes you just got to have an experience that teaches you the need to be ambitious
and overcome.
Well, as they say, the average person, they only read the first chapter of a book and then they put it down, right? I mean, you have to. You have to follow through, right? And mastery, there's a difference between a dabbler and then mastery, right? And so, anyone that's great in life, they had to, achieve
10,000
mastery.
hours.
Yeah, 10,000 hours. Malcolm Gladwell. Yeah. You have to. I mean, and it takes. So I mean, you know, the people. That's why again, the PSD. What I look for, the poor. So I'm not. They don't have to be poor financially, but poor, smart, deep desire for wealth. When you have that mixture in somebody, like they have no choice, you know, but they have to succeed. If you have a wealthy financial backing, and you have a silver spoon, what's the stimulus?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so I mean, what's the motivation? Unless you have something to prove, but still, in my experience, what works is when your back's against the wall. Like when I had a heart attack when I was 17, and my father left us. We were living in the Hotel 6. Right, with my four brothers and sisters. My mother was a waitress at Olive Garden. I was a line cook, and I hit rock bottom. I had no choice. It's either do or die.
Right.
Right.
Adapt and provide and overcome.
There's a book coming, right?
I need. Well, I don't know if I'm ready. Maybe way later in life I'll write a book. I'm not ready yet. So,
okay.
But I will say that hunger. I'm going to use that word again. Hunger. If you have that, then you're going to do whatever it takes to succeed. That's
there you go.
Burning the midnight oil, whatever you have to do. You know, I always tell my team, do what you have to do. Do what you have to do.
Yeah. You know, the flip side of that, I would tell my team back then, was like, what has always bothered me, somebody come in and talk about, hey, look what I got. My attitude was, go get another one. All right?
That's right.
Don't rest on your laurels.
That's right.
Go get another one.
Yeah.
Okay? And then when you get that one, go get another one. Because goals should be a moving target.
100%.
The goalpost should move every time you achieve. If you're at 10, move it to 15. Get to 15, move it to 20. But if you're going to sit there, well, I've already done what I need to do, complacency, and I even shared this with Angelo, my father didn't believe in complacency because in his mind, he survived this country at its absolute worst. So there's no room for complacency in my house. My father used to tell me all the time, when I tell him I did something good, he said, you're my son, aren't you? That's
an expectation.
Yeah, there was an expectation of performance. There was an expectation of success. But when you create an environment for people to achieve based on the tools, you don't let them get complacent because they have succeeded based upon their thought. I even mentioned this. Nobody will ever give me a goal that exceeds the one I've given myself. And I've never received a paycheck in my entire adult life, even when I was paying myself, that I was happy with.
Yeah.
Because it's always a moving target.
Raise your standard. Raise your standard.
Gotta raise it. Gotta raise it. So this has been Real Estate U, and we've had a fun and informative time. And April didn't have to punch me one time today.
Don't ever punch me.
Okay, karate chop. Okay. But Angelo,
yes, sir.
How do they get in contact with you?
Yeah, so you can reach me at 832-431-6331, or you can go to my website, officialangelochristian.com. That's my website. You can also email us at angelo@chihomeloans.com.
Okay. So that's our brand new friend. You don't have many. I got a few more than you do.
Angelo, do you believe that?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I think Gabriel's got a lot of friends.
Yeah, well, our new friend here at Real Estate
I'm
U.
both your friends, yeah.
He of the Real Estate University Loan Producer Network. I would say loan producer because he's producing top producers in the mortgage field.
Yes.
And he has created a very dynamic enterprise to facilitate just that. And we're going to be working with Angelo, and April and I are going to be teaching this week. Or I'm not going to be teaching, you're going to be watching.
Observing.
Observing, that's what they call it now? Okay. So, April, I need you to tell the people goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks a lot for watching listening to the Real Estate U Show. And thank you, Angelo Christian, for having us here today. We appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
All right. So, get out.
Gladly.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating with a laugh or two along the way. Every week we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, this is Angela